One of the most powerful narrative tools a TV show can use is symbolism. So here are some of the best examples of symbolism in TV history. And of course, I have to start with Breaking Bad, because its use of symbolism is truly a masterpiece. From the meticulous color theory, which I can make an entire separate video on, to the iconic pink teddy bear, this show uses symbolic imagery better than almost any series ever created. I mean, that teddy bear eye alone represents so much. From Jesse's loss of innocence caused by Walt, to the collateral damage caused by Walt, to even a symbol of moral judgment against Walt's actions. The single, disembodied eye feels like the universe, or even God, watching Walt, silently holding him accountable for every step of his transformation. But honestly, I'd argue that Better Call Saul uses symbolism even more frequently, and sometimes even better than Breaking Bad. And one of my favorite examples is when Jimmy drops his ice cream cone right before meeting Lalo for the first time, only for ants to swarm it by the time he gets back. And I think this perfectly symbolizes how Jimmy is slowly getting eaten away by the criminal world around him until he fully becomes Saul Goodman. And I think it's very important that this happens right before he meets Lalo for the first time, as this is the moment he decides to take money over his morals. And then you have the Zafiro and Yeho tequila, which isn't just a drink, it also represents temptation, reckless fun, and both Kim and Jimmy's moral fluidity. And the bottle stopper, which Kim keeps, ends up becoming a symbol of choosing that lifestyle. And then there's Lost, which I think doesn't get nearly enough credit for its subtle, long-form symbolism. And one of the best examples is Locke's backgammon speech from early on in the series, where he says this:
Two players, two sides. One is light, one is dark.
At the time, it might have sounded nonsensical, especially in the context of the first season, but it actually symbolizes and foreshadows the entire foundational conflict of the show, Jacob versus the Man in Black. And that single line from Locke symbolizes a massive mythological struggle that the audience doesn't fully understand until seasons later. Another great example of how Lost did not make it up as they went along. So yeah, those are some of my favorite examples of symbolism in TV shows, but let me know what you guys think is the best example of symbolism in TV history.